Hi everyone, I'm Mahastee, the discerning mystic, and I'm trying to light the sage right now. I have been. Thank you so much, Claire, for getting me sage. I haven't had sage for a while, so it's been great. I've been like saging everything possible at this time. So today we are doing Gemini's March 2019 reading. And again, I'm Mahastee, the discerning mystic. If you want to do any private readings with me or have any spiritual coaching, counseling, along with, I do a variety of things. I do muscle testing, I do actual therapeutic counseling. I also remove any form of entities or negative energy from individuals needed. So that's something that definitely, if you need that, please contact me. My information is under the information section of the video, and you can always visit me on Facebook. Go facebook.com/the discerning mystic, or also on WordPress, Mahastee, which is MAHASTEE.wordpress.com. You can find me there. But I'm really looking forward to doing readings. I am, I've been doing this for over 20 years, and just got back into actually doing readings online, which is new for me. So what I do is I'm going to do prayer, and then I'm going to my prayer, I'm going to focus on how the month of March is going to be for Gemini's overall. Like, what is it that you need to know? And I'm going to be using the Celtic Cross format, and I'm using Thoth cards from Aleister Crowley. And I also use Doreen Virtue's tarot. They're angel cards, and I use them for like additional information that's needed in regards to this. So let's see how it's going to be for Geminis. I mean, there's a lot of changes, Mercury's still in retrograde, and Gemini, you guys are the communicators, so it may not hit you as hard, but it might be rather annoying for you because things have been pretty easy for you in communication. But if you find that there's a lot of delays and messaging, phone calls, emails, the planets are affecting everything. And so I have a feeling it doesn't affect you guys as much, but we'll see. Okay, so let me do a prayer. Okay. Dear God, Jesus, archangels, please provide insight, information, messages that are clear, that come from truth, for me to give to those born under the sun sign of Gemini and moon sign, or Gemini rising, the information that they need to know for the month of March 2019. Any information they need to know in regards to their relationships, finances, health, what things may be coming up that we can help them with. Thank you very much. Love you. Amen. Okay. So Geminis, how is the month of March 2019 going to be for Geminis? First card is preventing issue. Whatever that's on your mind. Ooh, the Lovers. Okay, we got the Lovers. This is a major arcana, a trump card. So whenever these kind of cards come up, it means that this is not really under your control. This is the universe bringing in. It's more fate-oriented, but So the Lovers, well, it's very beautiful. I mean, it means unity. It means commitment. It means, love. It doesn't always have to be between You know, it doesn't have to be intimate love. It could be love in regards to like family, friendship. But let me see exactly. I mean, this is very interesting. So maybe you guys are very focused on relationships right now. Let's see, what presenting issue, what does it mean? I mean, okay, so it's relationship, lovers. And this is a pretty big card. Very vague in that aspect. And it's positive. Okay. 4 of fire. Oh, wow, good. 4 of fire. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. Very good. Okay. So it is more home oriented. So having, you know, right now it's relationship. And so your issue or your focus right now is to have a happy home life, to be content and be in a state of love, I guess. So let's see what are the forces that are influencing and are interfering with this. We got, oh, wrong one. Okay, well, we got the 10 of air, but I usually would use the other card, but I used the angel deck. Okay, at the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. 10 of air, 10 of swords is, I mean, it's pretty much the end of like how it can't get worse kind of thing. And so you're at the end of it. So it's not going to get worse, you know, but it's pretty, I mean, 10 of air is not a good feeling. So you've suffered a lot, you know, in regards to this, regards to relationships. You really seem like you really want a happy life. And I'll use this card now for the clarifier. I mean, these soft cards though are not as positive, but let's see, the crossing. Okay, virtue. Got 3 of wands. Okay, so what's happened is that your virtue has protected you. I mean, you have gone through, you got hit hard, but you kind of actually, you were saved in regards to, it could have been a lot worse. So now it's like, okay, you've suffered and now it's gone. It's like, it's gotten much relieved because of the fact that you stuck to your virtue. So good for you, you know, stay with your virtue. Okay. Now let's look at the actual presenting situation, like your present. What's happening? Okay, interference. Okay, so right now, which makes sense because you're at the end of, interference is the 8 of swords, by the way. A lot of swords, air, you know, Gemini, so it makes sense that you have a lot of air. So right now is not specifically the best time. I mean, you're like right at the cusp, at the end of a lot of things. So there has been a lot of interference, and like I said, you know, the 10 of air, it seems like there's been someone that's been affecting you a lot, or maybe you've been interfering with your own success. So right now you're still in that state of interference. I mean, you got to maybe focus on virtue more. Let's see, let me get a little bit more information about this, about your presenting situation. Like, what is this interference? I mean, okay, Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Okay. All right, so Queen of Water, generally water sign. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be a female, but the qualities of this person is very loving. Can be very loving, emotional. I'm looking with interference though. I'm trying to see if, who is the Queen of Queen of Water? Because is this person the one interfering? Is this person you, or is this the one that you want the relationship with? Okay. So who is this Queen of Water? Like, how is this person related in regards to interference? Okay. Two of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. That doesn't make sense with your Geminis. Your air signs sometimes, Geminis, I love you guys, but you're very analytical and you tend to, you like to socialize and you don't want to deal. Look, I'm a Cancer, so we're kind of like, I'm a Cancer, I want to deal with this stuff. I don't know if you have a water sign in your life that wants to be with you. It seems like they do. It seems like someone that is more in touch with their feelings want a commitment, and it shows that there's love. There's potential of a happy home, but there's something happening that you have to make a decision. The Lovers also has to do with making a commitment, so you might be a bit of a commitment phobe, but in my senses, or it could be the other sign, but the interference is not making a decision. Once you make the decision based on just what's, your heart, with your virtue. It's going to be the right decision because the answer is good. Let's see. So let's see how the past is affecting your situation right now. I'm going to keep using that deck. Okay. That would make sense of why you're at this point right now. You're having difficulty making a decision. Obviously, you've gone through something with this person that you don't fully trust them. Okay, so making a decision in regards to love. Either getting them back, keeping them, Okay, so this is the past. The Hierophant. Ooh. Another major arcana trump card. Okay, the Hierophant means it means a variety of things. My sense is it does mean help, like spiritual help from wise person. It has an earthy kind of energy to it, but it also means again, marriage. It means commitment. It means going by rules, tradition. So maybe you didn't want to go the traditional way, and you're afraid of making that commitment and going forward traditionally, or maybe if you're with this person you have to move forward in that way, or maybe that's something that you've wanted and the other person is having a problem. So let's see, who's the one that wants the commitment, wanted the commitment in the past? The High Priestess. Okay, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Okay, so the High Priestess comes up. That has to do with your intuition. That has to do with you being really intuitive. So it seems to me that you're the one who decided not to go forward. These are, High Priestess is also another major arcana card. These are really powerful cards that, are here. And it's like, it means something stopped you from committing to this person in the past. It was your intuition that said no. It could be that you weren't ready. It could be that person wasn't ready. Maybe it would have meant a lot of having to follow tradition. Maybe it meant a lot of responsibility. But it's not exactly you. And maybe you didn't feel like you could be you if you went this route. And so right now, it has come to the point that you've actually suffered. Now, I don't know if you suffered by not going this route. Maybe you feel like you needed to go through this to realize what you really want. It could have been that you had the opportunity by going maybe the easy way, but you decided, your intuition said, no, maybe your virtue said, no, you need to, you went with your feelings, and so you went through a lot of stuff. The Ten of Air is really pretty heavy stuff. And now you've come to the point on the other side, you're going to very soon come to the point of being able to make a decision. A very logical decision, I think. Logical based on everything combined. We'll see about your near future, which would be mid-March. Okay? So mid-March, what's going to happen? Prince of Discs. Interesting. Prince of Discs is an earth sign. So it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So this prince personality is more of, hardworking, not very spiritual, very practical, just kind of does their own thing. Not extremely spiritual, but they're not like the most like animated people. They're really down to earth, hardworking, they're stable, they're dependable. And it doesn't have to specifically be a person, but this person usually is more younger energy, I would say from like 30 below. It could also be a message to you of stability, of finances getting better too, in that case. But it seems that this person is in your new future coming up, and it's generally a sense of stability, because I've seen a lot of air and then some water, but mainly all air. Oh, we had one fire. And you got up in the air, you need someone to bring you stability. So this could be yourself incorporating these qualities. There could be this person coming into your life. Again, either coming in again or being in your life. And my sense is that the Queen of Water could be you. Because the Queen of, the qualities of the water do tend to be intuitive and more soft. And maybe right now you're kind of at a point of capturing more of the emotions based on making previous decision of not being your typical self, of just being logical. And then when you got hit hard, you needed to go through all that, and now you're in touch with your emotions, and so now you're able to kind of see what's going on. But it's causing a little bit of conflict for you because you're not used to being in your emotions. So I think that's also what's interrupting you, is I don't know what I'm feeling. I have like so many different feelings. I have, I have love, I have sadness, I have this, I'm scared, and I think you're actually going to face it, hopefully. I really hope so. Okay, so let's look at your future, let's say near future, but by the end of March, okay? So by March 31st, what's happening so far? Okay. Ooh, Knight of Cups, really good. Knight of Cups, again, it could be a person, or it could be an energy. It could be yourself. I mean, the Knight of Cups, the quality is more of a water sign, more of a male, but it could be a female, of someone that is actually loving, but is in control of their emotions. So it'd be more of a Scorpio kind of energy, but more in control of their emotions. And it also, this actually represents receiving a positive message, like a love offer. It could be receiving a love offer, like a commitment. It could be a job offer. It's a very positive card. Like, this card means yes. So by the end of March, you're going to be receiving love. So whoever this person is, in my opinion, whoever the person that you have wanted or confused about making a decision, that person is going to come forward. Or that person is going to, at least, if you see, they're giving their heart to you. So someone, whoever it is that you have been hurt by, or that's been on your mind, you're going to be receiving what you need from them, and it seems to match with the Queen of Water, so it could be, you know, maybe that person also softens up, you know, in that case. So let's look at like how your energy is affecting your situation this month. Ooh, okay, your energy is not that great. You got the, again, Seven of Swords. Okay, this is not the best time for you, I guess. I mean, it's good for you to see the near future is going to really change. I mean, you're still dealing with, obviously, the whatever the situation is pretty intense. You know, you had enough, and so right now you feel hopeless. That might be part of the reason why you're having interruption. It seems that you got really hit hard. I mean, you may have, I mean, it's kind of like that decision would have been safe that if you would have stuck to that person or that job or whatever. But you chose to go a harder route. And I think that wasn't really your choice, actually, in some ways, because yet the High Priestess is something that it's just meant to be for you to go through all this. And you have suffered a lot. You suffered a lot, and you're feeling really down. But it's more mental. Again, it's just your thoughts. You got to really work on your thoughts. Because when your thoughts are affected, you can't do anything, and it's really hard for you to make a decision. So this is where, you know, you go with your heart. When you I mean, I guess you might feel like when you went with your gut, you made a mistake. No, you didn't, because you had to go through all this to either appreciate what you had, for the other person to, but you had to go through this to realize what is really good for you. Because, you know, if you would have made a decision, you wouldn't have stuck to it. You would have possibly wanted to sabotage it because you maybe felt like you could do better or the grass is greener. But now you can actually commit. So it's like, okay, and don't worry, you didn't lose your opportunity. It's coming back full force. And but right now, the energy you're having is pretty negative, and that's what's affecting you. So you got to really work on gratitude, on writing down 5 things that you're grateful for. Try to do that every day. Shift your mood. Listen to Esther Hicks, Law of Attraction. Get into that mode. Whenever you're in a negative state, do not think of whoever you want or the desired outcome. Only shift your energy to a positive state. Only when you're happy, think of whatever it is that you want. Okay? Because if you're in this state and you're thinking about it, it's not going to come. It's going to interfere. And I think that's what's happening. So you just have to make sure you're in a positive state. And, you know, and remember, the Mercury retrograde might be causing a delay too. Okay? So this is how other people's energy is affecting. Oh, Queen of Swords. See, this is the energy that you should be having. You know, the air sign, again, there's a lot of air, but the Queen of Swords is more of the energy of someone that is pretty cool, calm, collective. If you look, she has Zeus's head, and she's all cool about it. I mean, Queen of Swords is someone that pretty objective and still loving, takes care of everything. She has learned. I mean, she's wise, and she is able to communicate clearly and effectively, and she's very graceful. She is very social. So this is an energy. Maybe there's someone in your life that encompasses all these qualities that can help you. So there is someone that is good energy for you, and I would recommend for you to take their advice and to, you know, to become more like that. Your energy, when you're doing well, you are like that. So it's you know, it's good that you have positive energy around you instead of negative. The one that's negative right now is you. Okay, so let's look at your hopes and fears. Oh, abundance. Okay, that's good. Abundance is the Three of Cups. Finally, a water card. I mean, we have the Queen of Water, the Knight of Water, Knight of Cups, and now we got abundance. So this is your hope. Okay, abundance means actually it's not just financial. It's more of the idea of to love and to be loved. It's the feeling of having more than enough and having that happy home. I mean, having everything, having an abundance of love, having an abundance of finances, being comfortable. So that's your hope and fear. I mean, that's your hope. Unless you have a fear of success, and that could be your fear, but but it's your hope. Okay, let's look at the final outcome. Based on everything that's going on, what is the final outcome for Geminis for the month of March 2019? Come on. Ooh, oppression. Okay. 10 of Wands. What's going on here? All right, 10 of Wands. No, you're already at 10 of Air. Now you're at 10 of Wands, fire. So now it's like, okay, we got to figure out what's going on, because there's someone or something that is really interfering with your moving forward. You feel oppressed. I mean, you feel either you are oppressed, like someone is trapping you. You feel really trapped. You have to be really careful. I mean, this is more of a wand, so it's not as much in your mind. I mean, the 10 of Air is the mental feeling of being trapped. This is more of like feeling like you suffocate. I still feel like this is self-imposed though. Like, it's maybe the idea that you can't be objective or make up your mind makes you feel like you're really oppressed, but you can. It's everything is. The answer you got was the Lovers. I mean, you have abundance. That's your hope. You can get it. It's really. This is again the 10, so it's the end of it. So maybe maybe by the end of March you may not specifically achieve it, but by April you would. Because you're right on the cusp. Let's just see. Maybe. What is it exactly? Maybe we can see what you can do so you can clear this. Okay, so what is it exactly with the 10 of Wands? 10 of Wands, what is it for Geminis? Why is that the final outcome? Okay, 3 of Fire. Abundance. Things look really good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. This is... Yeah, actually, you know what? This is... yeah, 3 of Cups. This is the same thing as abundance. So this is actually your final outcome. I mean, this is related to this. So you want this really bad. And it's saying it's here. But then yet you feel oppressed. Maybe you're one of those, I don't know. Okay, let's see. What does it mean by... Okay, so what is causing depression of abundance? What is interfering? This one, okay. 8 of Earth. 8 of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Getting back to school. Okay, well, it just means that you just need to work harder. I mean, you just need to work. You will be rewarded. So maybe what it is that you're being impatient. Like, you're like, okay, I learned my lesson. Why is this not happening? Remember, I mentioned the delay in communication and everything. I think it's just you being really impatient. I mean, the abundance is coming. But again, you have to be appreciative. You have to be grateful, because you're going to suffer if you're not grateful. And it's saying, hey, it's slow. If you want an earth sign, if you're dealing with an earth sign, they're slow. Okay? This is slow. Air signs are really fast. So that could be it. When you're dealing with someone like that, the energy of like what you want is coming to you slowly. And I feel like you're just going crazy, like a bird, like going crazy, hitting the window. Like, you want to get out, you want to do this. well, you got to go with it. I mean, you don't like rules and you run away from it. Every time you run away, it causes more problems. So just go with it, because you're gonna succeed. I would guarantee that you will succeed if you just go, stick to the path, work hard. It will be rewarded. And you know, and yeah, there are certain things. If you go this way, it's not going to be perfect. You may not have the complete freedom that you want, but you can make it happen too. You're very creative. You can be flexible. You're not going to be oppressed if you're with someone. I mean, it could be your fear of really loving the person and you feel like they're going to consume you, and that's something that you need to work on. But at this point, what I'm saying is that you will achieve it. And I think it's just right now, your energy is kind of, you feeling really negative, and you still don't know what you want. If you knew what you wanted, you can have it. It's saying that it's the confusion. It's not making a decision. Once you make it the decision, you're going to get what you want. So it seems to me that you may not make the decision by the end of March. And I think this is what I'm saying. It's like you have the answers, but you're not ready yet. But when you do, and this is a process. So just be aware of it. This is a good feeling to know that this is normal. A lot of people going through this. But, and you need your time to make a decision. But do it based on virtue. Don't do it based on escapism, okay? But I don't see any major issues. I just see well, you've already gone through the worst, so have faith in yourself, okay? It's going to be okay. It's going to be good, all right? Well, I hope you have a very happy spring, and if you want to do an individual reading with me, contact me. My information is on the information section of YouTube. All right. Take care, Geminis. Be strong. Bye.